this guy, and I am not sure of whether to consider him or not. He is really, he looks to be a serious guy. 1. 2, he is a super top-notch VIP guy. That is the second one. The third part of it is he really wants commitment. But with my experience of commitment, the past 2 serious relationships I ever committed to, oh my God, I don't want to talk about them. Well, I shared with the girls, I talked about it with Davia. Davia seems positive, but Julie is trying to tell me I should listen to my heart or do what I think is right. I don't know. Let's watch out and see what they got for me. I finally met him that day. You remember I told you how I met him?
Which guy exactly?
Americana. I'm talking about Americana. Yes. So I met Americana. He's a top-notch VIP. That is not the problem. But he looks serious, like he's looking for someone to settle. But I am afraid of committing.
Does he have another relationship, or is he in another relationship?
I haven't yet found out that, because I have not yet given him open arms. Yes, but he looks like I am being so slow. He wants it quite faster. But my fear here is commitment. My past 2 relationships that made me end up with kids didn't work out well. Yet I really committed.
We'll talk about the dramas of time.
Let the ghosts rest in peace.
Anyhow, I really
so due to the commitment I gave in my past relationships and it didn't work out. Like most of these guys end up using you like a doormat when they're done, and they say thank you, next.
You give them an opportunity and
then they dust it. They throw it to the dogs. So this particular one looks to be serious, but I am afraid of committing. I really.
But how do you see?
I think for the time I have been alone, I'm comfortable being single, Katono, like for some time. I think I focus on self-love. What do you girls think?
What about sex?
No, it's not about sex.
Everything is about sex.
What do you
Everything
mean
is about
sex?
Everything is about sex. Before you commit, you must have sex. Does the guy have a wonderful? Is the guy good? Is he sexually okay?
You know what? You know what happened about sex before a serious commitment? Now let me bring in this short clip. Let me tell you this short clip. I have a guy who in this town, Soroti, has vibed me for quite some time, and I've showed him yes, we can date without sex. Recently, God doesn't the guy, or he was drunk, or he was in a bar, or whatever happened to him, I don't know. God doesn't he stop my inbox with abuses? So you think you're the best woman in this town? I was even just trying to lie you. The fact that I can even get better girls like you. And then I'm like, hey boy, why are you throwing all these words at me? Is it because I refuse to open the suitcase for you? So I happened to meet him again. He happens to meet me with my spiritual father. And I was still annoyed, like why would a man who has never seen you naked, or even who has never hugged you, abuse you just because he failed to lay you in his bed? So my father, I told my spiritual father, I was like, hey, you see that guy, do you know him? He was like, no, I don't know him. Is he my son-in-law? I was like, no, he was aspiring, and because I failed to open for him the suitcase, he really abused me.
So what you're trying to tell us here is that relationships can work
with sex. That
sex.
is what most people want. They always want sex ahead of relationship.
No, what if
sex is okay.
What if I went for this you went for this American and got to realize the guy doesn't even stand. The guy is pushing you for commitment, yet the guy doesn't stand.
I'm not having sex before.
Now the thing is,
seriously, who can even do that?
Lydia's view or Lydia's problem is that the guy is so fast in line with commitment. Isn't the problem? Isn't what is disturbing you? The issue is Lydia is thinking this guy is so fast, he's jumping into the system when she's not prepared or when she's not ready. But what I know is sometimes also we don't need to hurry with things. You're talking about sex. Yeah, sex is good. It's good.
If
Therapy.
No,
I know
honestly,
it's
no.
therapy.
If they love you, they will wait no matter what time.
Whatever, what matters so much is your heart.
Yes.
You're giving this man your heart. I know, don't give me that attitude. Don't give me. What I know is sex is good, but dating and getting to know someone is also good. I'm thinking Lydia could just first go ahead and date, maybe for 1 year, and get to know.
What if this guy also turns up and starts abusing me like the one I just
So
said?
are you going to
Because
give
I'm
it?
not giving. I am not.
I'm going to give you. I'm going to give
I
you
am
an
really not
example.
giving in, but I was thinking of squashing the
Relationship.
yes.
You want to let it go.
No,
But I think
like
it's a
I'm
bad
not
idea.
in a rush.
I think it's a bad idea for you to say you squash. If the guy is financially okay, if the guy is, the guy loves you, if the guy is caring, I think that's the most important thing. Finding a man who loves you right. But the problem here is there are men who love us right when there is something they need from us. As
So
soon as
they
they
get
get
it?
what they want, they
Now that is
they
the
don't
whole
actually
idea.
feel they start behaving stupid, how,
And that is
wow.
why I said Lydia has to take her time before committing to this person. Yes, you can be committed in a relationship. Can you switch off your phone? You can be committed in a relationship
You're
where
always sorry.
always late and all that. I don't have a
And I
problem
don't know
with
who I am.
one of your boyfriends. Perhaps. Now, Lydia, what I can say is, if this guy is committed, yeah, commitment is no worries. When you get someone who's committed, who's ready to be with you, it's okay. But give them time. Get to know them. This guy just came in from America.
What is America?
What is America?
We don't know what is
financial security guy.
But I just came back from Dubai. Do I still have the money?
So I know.
It's not about having a passport or you've been in America or wherever back then.
But why is he even hurried to commit anyway?
That's exactly what I'm talking about. First check. Probably the thing is not standing.
So you are thinking you should
Come and focus on this. What Davia is telling. That what?
Really?
What? Come, Steve.
I really think the reason is no, give the guy a chance. Maybe the guy is thinking.
I give the guy with chance.
like giving him like checking whether the thing actually works.
What she's
I'm
saying is
talking about Mr.
Ed.
Dixon. Maybe it doesn't work. Like
Ed.
go have sex with the guy.
Davia, what we
With
know
the guys.
about Davia is that she likes these issues of
Not really.
we know.
That is not a clip. That is up. That is up. That is up completely.
Sex, I think, if you want to know the real guy who loves you, keep sex away from them.
Exactly.
If they love you, they will stay.
Exactly.
But a guy who doesn't love you, they will need to have, so they'll give you everything the moment they tap, or the moment you open the suitcase, like my spiritual father calls it.
The suitcase has been seen and
That's what I'm
everything
saying,
has
what?
been taken away. You remain like that.
We have
Eh.
also seen people who claim to have loved us, and they've done special things for us. Perhaps we've had children with them, we've really fallen in love with them, but in actual sense, they will still walk away. They are the ones who mess up.
Yeah, they walk away
Now,
first. That is the
We'll
problem.
say,
They
okay,
always
fine.
walk away
Let's
first.
give this guy a chance. Yes, well, we'll give this guy a chance. He will love you.
1
You
year,
open
2
the stuff.
years, 3
3
years.
years. We'll do everything. Eh? But I think the best way to wear a man if he really, really loves you is for him to do for you major things. Take you to school,
Like what?
empower you, build for you a house, perhaps take in the children that are not his. That's when you get to realize, I think this guy is really serious in
But
this.
also we
and
know-
maybe he starts having plans together with you. Like, babes, what do we do? I think brings you,
If they have plans.
the conversation ceases to be me or I.
Ours.
It becomes
ours.
Now,
Yes.
when the conversation becomes us, that's when that relationship, you realize that it really is well. It's something
It's
else.
somewhere.
But also
So,
we know
you
that
could try
men
that
are
out.
scared. Men are scared. You,
What?
as girls, they
Yeah, we
take
don't
you
know.
to school, A man has invested a lot. After investing, you've seen someone who is ripe purple somewhere, ripe papaya, is having too much money. At the end of the day, you're jumping away and leaving this one who struggled so hard to take you to school. And that is also one reason as why men are running away to commit into certain things.
But also, it comes back to the question, what causes that?
Right. Girls become, I'm a girl, I know.
But did you know that even men start behaving funny when you go to school?
No,
You start
but
looking
when they are
different, they
paying-
start having those stupid jealous.
Okay,
Oh, you start being, they start having,
according to my experience, the highest percentage of people who mess up relationships are the men. A woman's behavior is a retaliation to how fast the man behaved in the
Thank you.
relationship.
Give me high five, baby.
A woman only and only will retaliate to how the guy. And by the way, we have good retaliation. We always, if you did 50%, for us we shall give you 200%, and that's how painful it is when a woman decides to retaliate.
Someone actually asked, why do women behave the way they do? Why is that lady behaving the way she does? She was in a very serious relationship, but all of a sudden she started messing around with all men in town. Now there's this lady in town that I know of. She's literally sleeping with any man who cares. Any man who cares.
Because she doesn't
She
care.
is heartbroken. Like she has been tattered into pieces.
And what I know
a guy, she gave her life, 10 years of her life.
10 years is
had
too
3 children with this guy. Messed her up.
So she has to
10
work
years. She's
I-
sleeping with every Tom and Dick and Harry. Whoever is willing to have her, she
But
gives.
again, sleeping with other men that way
heartbroken.
is not the best
It
solution.
is not.
This is your body.
It is not that she's heartbroken, you know?
Yeah,
It
and
breaks the woman
sleeping around
differently.
is not going to mend
And
my
I think
heart.
the women handling this heartbreak for women who have been hurt this way is totally different from how men handle this. Men handle it in a different way, whereas women handle it in a different way. We know women who move on, like, but if they committed to somebody. Committed, that is the active part of our lives as women. Between 20 and 30,
sure,
6,
sure.
37,
But then,
that is the-
as women hurry to run into this man's arms, I think women
Because
just
we
just
want
love
the
me.
love.
We
I
are
know.
vulnerable.
We are
We really want the
emotional.
love.
Oh my God, the
Men
girls
are
are all on me.
visual.
So
Men are visual, women are emotional.
It's- I know, it's
Just
very
a
true.
kiss, you know. If I do not love a person, I don't kiss them. That is the first
And
step
actually,
of falling
when
in
I
love
say
with a
for
man.
men-
okay, what I know is women as women, we've given these men the power or the
Of our
strength of our bodies. Anytime they want, they can do anything. Someone comes with their lies, they tell you I want to marry you. You run into their arms like, oh my gosh.
Okay,
and
but
this
most
is
times-
coming back to you, my sister. The commitment that Mr. is bringing to you is too serious. Americana. And this commitment, to me, I think it's very, very fast. Too fast.
And
than
of course,
we all
because they know
expect.
those are the words we want
What
to
do
By the
hear.
time they tell you that, you're already falling in their arms. By the time they bring to you the issues of white wedding, you're already feeling.
How long
the
ago did you
entire
meet
time.
this guy?
A month ago.
Yeah.
Now tell her to commit. Tell her again to
Are you
commit.
telling me to commit
Yeah.
now? Should I open the suitcase?
Let's have sex. Let's have sex and forget about it.
What I want to what I want to say,
If it is fun, nah,
ladies, we are so emotional. You find that a man gets attracted to a woman sexually through sight. They just see and imagine you naked in bed.
Yeah, they're visual.
A woman, even if I like you, Dabby, and you're a man and I like you, I will stop and looking at you. I want to have pictures of you and me in bed, not until you touch me. But by the time you touch me, that means I allowed you to come close to me. That is the difference between the ladies.
When you talk about, you bring me that issue, it just gives me an imagination of masturbation and ejaculation and stuff like that. When men masturbate, they have to look at us, you know. I have a
They
picture
imagine.
of us and I'm
Ask
here
yourself,
with the
how
beer.
do men masturbate?
Because
they
they have a
put
picture of
Lydia
them.
there and she's naked, and then they imagine
Besides that, you girls send your nudes to this.
I never said nudes.
Something like that. And then okay,
I don't share
how do women masturbate anyway?
I don't masturbate. I don't know.
But that can
I'm
be
taking a
good.
cup of
That-
No, wait a minute. Have you ever masturbated?
I'm taking a cup of coffee. No.
So it's Lydia, as Juliet, I think Americana is being so fast. It's being too fast.
1 month.
1 month, that is too small. You've not known Americana. You've been on social media. You've been communicating to him on social media. You don't know him that much. Give him time. Get to know him. I think that's a proper relationship. If he wants to settle down, yes, no worries. I know there are some issues that you think may not be proper, but if he wants to settle down with you, no worries. Give him time. First, get to understand him. Find out more about other things.
Yeah.
More about
Why
what? Why are you looking at me down
Hold
like
on,
more?
slide-
Look,
slide
see how
your
she said,
hand.
find out more about other things.
Now,
What is
hold
the
on.
other
Okay,
thing?
what she's trying to say here is that you have to hug him and slide your hands right under there and see whether is it okay, is it circumcised or it's not, things like that.
Talking about circumcision, men, cut off that skin.
By the way, it's another way of preventing HIV and AIDS.
That's
Yes.
true.
Yeah, so I think circumcision is the best way to prevent HIV and AIDS for the guys, but use condoms. And does abstinence even work?
It does. Some of us have abstained like.
I've not had sex for the last 1 year of my life.
So you're a virgin of 1 year.
Looks like.
Man, it's just squeezed
Looks
like this.
the last time I had a story, it was the opposite.
What the hell are you talking about? When was Nani here? When was DK here?
DK was here, but I know the last time I had a
In the
story.
middle of this month.
Just
So
a-
don't call it
about
a year.
No.
Nah.
DK was here like how many years ago?
Actually, 2 months ago.
That's so nice.
Okay.
It's like this, like
I
Thank you,
think
girls.
the women,
Yeah.
before you just come into class. I think the women, I think in our next episode, we're going to talk about the circumcision of the women. I mean the men.
Juliet.
you want to go for FGM?
But they do it in
FGM
other
no.
parts of
No,
the
no, no, no.
country.
FGM is illegal now.
It is
It's illegal, totally. How do you remove the thing that gives us sweetness?
And
Lydia?
yet they keep on pulling it.
Pulling it is for
others who pull it.
pulling it is for covering the hole.
So what is
And
the
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 difference?
circumcision.
Are you God? Do you think you can imagine a better image than God did? Why
Why
are you
pricking your ear?
Why are you pulling God's
Why are
creation?
you pricking
I just
the
put
ear?
a hole, I didn't pull.
Let people pull. Let people pull. If that is what they want, let the people pull. Let people pull. What is wrong?
So now it's
That
like
they are happy
combined with
pulling.
That's a conversation for another day. You leave the pulling issue alone.
it's line with circumcision as well. When a man gets circumcised when they want it, but also a woman, yeah, when they want it. I know what
yeah.
you're about to say. Of course,
I'm
you're
not
not going
saying
to,
anything about
yes,
that.
you're not going to force a man to circumcise if they do not want. But also, I think it's one way of hygiene.
It's
From the
hygiene.
time it was in 2010 when this circumcision program came in, and my man.
Was it
2010 was like it was a serious one. in
Yes.
2010, and mine
it was
was
even free of charge.
went and did the stuff?
without my knowledge.
Went and did the thing.
Yes,
You did eat things for how long?
without my. It was like 2 months, and I was very annoyed. I was still
So
at terror,
what were
you know,
what
at
were you,
terror.
what were you doing like during the 2 months?
During the 2 months,
And you were in his house?
I was supporting him. Yeah, in his house. When you love someone, you have to be strong. for them.
were you not masturbating with
No, I cannot. I can in a man's presence, that
Eh,
the man's
you
presence.
told him, baby, use the fingers.
Bad girl, good girl gone bad. This one,
Like, seriously?
So what happened?
So besides that, we went without my knowledge. We went and did circumcision. The next thing I see is a man coming back on a border, walking like this.
A ninja, right? He's on a bouncing castle.
I'm like, oh my gosh.
What is happening
What
to
is
the
this?
bouncing castle?
Why is the castle bouncing
He
anyway?
did not tell me. He did not.
Walking home.
So, in the evening, you'll be like, baby, it's
Walking
time.
how?
That way. He was like a gin. Oh my god. So he entered in. I'm like, what's up? He didn't tell me. He was quiet. The next thing is, please help me with warm water.
For what?
Lord.
Because okay, by then it was a different scenario.
Yeah, of course.
Now you find that circumcision has made it easier. You just go, they work on you, they operate you, they stitch you, then they cover you. They put iodine and stuff. Then you go back to the hospital after 3-4 days. I think 3 days, 2-3 days. They remove the plaster and then you
Who
start
did
work.
you witness that circumcision?
She knows more. She knows it was my first time witnessing someone was being circumcised. We used to see baggies, you know, the cuddling thing. And all
Yes,
that.
theirs was like
Yeah, you see.
Yes.
But this one
It's
came
medical.
home, medical, it came home. The thing is this. This was all fired up. Man, why do you go and do without my knowledge? So you want me to go out and have fun?
Okay, hold on. After 2 months, did you enjoy the
I did.
the mushroom?
I think it
The
was-
mushroom head.
Did you enjoy?
Yeah, I realized it was good.
Ow!
Yeah, I realized that it was clean enough.
Okay, we are holding on to that. We'll be coming to that next.
Talking about mushroom